It's a constituency from where Rahul Gandhi has coasted to easy victory twice by a massive margin both times. But for the first time ever, Amethi is witnessing a semblance of a political contest. With the feisty TV actor turned politician Smriti Irani riding on the Modi surge and Aam Aadmi Party's Kumar Vishwas raising the pitch, the contest in Amethi for once looks like a real fight.
The 2014 Amethi polls are a bumpy ride for the Gandhi scion. While the Gandhis have tried to strike an emotional chord with the electorate, citing martyrdom of family members, the challengers have left nothing to chance to ensure this is not a usual cushy fight for Rahul. Not just a manifesto, the BJP even got a charge sheet ready. The AAP and its candidate Kumar Vishwas have been crying foul over several alleged attacks and threats. Created in 1967, the high-profile Amethi seat is host to one of the hottest poll battles. For the first time, a Gandhi may struggle to maintain a respectable victory margin, if not the seat itself. Of Amethi's over 16 lakh voters, nearly 6 lakh are Muslims, a traditional Congress vote bank that the AAP has gone door-to-door to grab. The Congress realizes the importance of the caste arithmetic. Holding on to the Muslim vote is crucial. And it was no surprise when Priyanka held a series of meetings with Muslim clerics. It is not for nothing that Priyanka launched her most direct attack on the BJP and its prime ministerial candidate. She couldn't have forgotten the humiliation of the 2012 assembly polls when Congress lost 3 of the 5 assembly segments. Rahul can only hope that Amethi will solidly back the Gandhi family legacy. Sister Priyanka has invoked her father and attacked the BJP in uncharacteristic outbursts. But there is no defending the backwardness of the Gandhi bastion and Rahul's own performance. Smriti has taken the BJP campaign into the interiors. Narendra Modi's fiery speech in her favour was a clear sign that nothing was sacred this election. No boundaries that wouldn't be crossed and no sign of a friendly walkover certainly. But Smriti is fighting both the outsider tag and her party's image. The poet-politician has made inroads into the constituency, promising freedom from corruption and dynasty rule, and could end up eating into the Congress's pie. The only roadblocks are his own image and his party that is seemingly fast losing ground. Amethi cries for good roads, jobs, industries, water and such very basic facilities. Will 2014 prove to be the harbinger of a cataclysmic change? Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
And in this three-cornered fight in Amethi, let's look at the strengths and weaknesses of the 3 candidates in the fray.
Let's now break down the crucial battle for Amethi, the VVIP constituency in this phase. And let's now look at the strengths of the candidates who are in the fray, beginning with Rahul Gandhi, the incumbent here. Let's look at some of the strengths of Rahul Gandhi from the constituency of Amethi. The first and foremost being that it's been the Gandhi bastion for almost over 40 years. He's coasted through last 2 polls by massive margins from this constituency. Also, he strikes an emotional chord, an emotional connect that he has with the electorate of Amethi. Apart from that, Priyanka Gandhi's aggressive campaign in Amethi is certain to help Rahul Gandhi. But what are the weaknesses in Rahul Gandhi's campaign from Amethi? Well, first and foremost, poor development record of Gandhi's citadel. And there's of course been conspicuous absence from constituency, and which has led to a fair degree of discontent amongst locals there over the performance of their 2-time MP. He's also battling anti-incumbency wave. So those are some of the weaknesses of Rahul Gandhi as he fights this fight from Amethi. Let's now look at his challengers, Smriti Irani of the BJP. Let's first, in fact, evaluate some of the strengths of Smriti Irani. She's a feisty television star turned politician. She has attracted attention, not just media attention, but also that of the masses. She is riding on Modi's surge in Uttar Pradesh, massive organizational planning that has been activated by the party, by the RSS, with the workers on ground enthused and working for her. And of course, the Big Bang Narendra Modi rally on Gandhi's home turf has certainly boosted Smriti Irani's credentials. Let's in fact look at what may not be working for Smriti Irani in Amethi. While no real connect with the electorate on ground, also poll rallies gained little traction with the locals. Apart from that, BJP's Amethi campaign in fact began just almost 3 weeks ago. Apart from that, she's been unable to break the spell of Gandhi family, the hold that they have on the locals, the electorate in Amethi. And the other challenger now who has been campaigning in Amethi, he's been toiling there for weeks together, Kumar Vishwas of the Aam Aadmi Party. He was the first one to challenge Rahul Gandhi on his home turf. He's campaigned in Amethi for nearly 3 months now, an aggressive door-to-door campaign by the volunteers of Aam Aadmi Party, and Kejriwal's rallies and roadshows have certainly boosted his prospects to some extent. But what isn't working for Dr. Kumar Vishwas in Amethi? Well, he's considered a political lightweight. Comparing him with BJP's Smriti Irani and Rahul Gandhi, he's failed to exploit disenchantment with the Gandhis fully.